Welcome, everyone, to English Educator, the podcast that makes learning English fun and easy. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Ben. It's great to be here with you all today.
So, for our first episode, we have a really fun topic. We're going to talk about hobbies.
Yes, hobbies. So what is a hobby? A hobby is an activity you do regularly in your free time for pleasure. It's something you do for fun, not for work.
Exactly. It's what you love to do when you're not studying or working. And then I know you have some very active hobbies.
That's true. I'm definitely an outdoors and making noise kind of guy. One of my biggest hobbies is playing sports.
Oh, I knew it. What kind of sports?
Well, my absolute favorite is football, or as our American listeners might call it, soccer.
Right, soccer.
I play with a local team every Saturday. There's nothing like running on the pitch with your teammates.
Pitch and teammates. Those are great vocabulary words. The pitch is the field where you play, and teammates are the other players on your team.
Exactly. And the best feeling is when you work together and score a goal. The crowd goes wild.
Do you have a crowd? Are you a professional?
Not quite. The crowd is usually just a few friends and my dog, but they cheer very loudly.
That's adorable. So, what do you love most about it?
It's the energy. It's great exercise, of course, but it's also about strategy and teamwork. You have to communicate with your teammates to win.
That makes sense.
Plus, after a long week of work, it's the perfect way to de-stress. Just run around and kick a ball. Very simple, very effective.
I can see that. Now, I also heard you have a more musical hobby.
You heard right. My other big hobby is playing the guitar.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I've been playing since I was a teenager. I mostly play acoustic guitar. I love sitting down and just strumming a few chords.
Drumming chords. Can you explain that?
Of course. Drumming is when you brush your fingers or a pick across the strings of the guitar. And chords are groups of notes that you play together to make a harmony. It's the foundation of most songs.
I see.
Sometimes I try to write my own songs. I'll come up with a nice melody, which is the main tune of the song, and then I'll try to write some lyrics to go with it.
Lyrics are the words of the song, right?
That's the one. My songs are, well, they're not going to win any awards, let's just say that. They're mostly about my cat.
I would love to hear a song about your cat.
Maybe one day. For me, it's just a creative outlet. It's something that's just for me.
A creative outlet. That's a great phrase. It means it's a way to express your creativity.
Totally. But enough about me and my noisy hobbies. Chloe, what about you? What do you do in your free time? I imagine it's a bit quieter than a football match.
You imagine correctly, Ben. My hobbies are definitely on the quieter side. My biggest passion is painting.
Painting? Wow. Like with an easel and a beret?
Exactly like that. Well, maybe not the beret. I have a little corner in my apartment set up with my easel, which is the stand that holds my canvas.
Canvas, that's the cloth you paint on.
Yup. I love using acrylic paints because they dry quickly. I'll put all my colors on my palette, that's the little board you hold, and just start.
That sounds so relaxing. What do you paint?
Mostly landscapes. I love trying to capture the colors of a sunset or the way light looks on water. It's very meditative. I get lost in the brush strokes.
Brush strokes, the marks made by the paintbrush.
Each one is a small decision. It doesn't always turn out perfect, but the process is what I love. It's about creating something from nothing.
That's amazing. Do you show your paintings to people?
Some of them, I've given a few to friends as gifts, but like your music, it's mostly just for me. It calms my mind.
I get that. So besides painting, what else? I see you always have a book with you.
You do. That's my other main hobby, reading. I am a huge bookworm.
Bookworm, a person who loves to read.
That's me. I will read anything, but my favorite genre is mystery.
Genre?
Genre is a style or category of art, music, or literature. So for books, you have genres like fantasy, romance, science fiction, and my favorite, mystery.
Right, okay.
I love trying to solve the puzzle along with the detective. I pay attention to the plot, which is the main story, and try to figure out which character is the secret villain.
That sounds like a lot of fun, actually, like a game.
It is. I can get so lost in a good book that I forget what time it is. I'll finish a chapter and then tell myself, okay, just one more chapter, and suddenly it's 2 a.m.
I know that feeling, but usually with a TV series. So a book is divided into chapters?
Yes, they're the sections of the book. It's a great way to take a break. When you finish a chapter, you have a good place to stop, or a good place to say you'll stop.
A good book recommendation, then, for a beginner bookworm?
Ooh, good question. For a great mystery, you can never go wrong with Agatha Christie. Start with And Then There Were None. It's a classic for a reason.
I'll check it out. It's so interesting how different our hobbies are. Mine are all about action and sound, and yours are about quiet and focus.
But they do the same thing for us, don't they? They help us relax, learn new skills, and just enjoy our free time.
Absolutely. Having a hobby is so important for a balanced life.
It really is. And for our listeners, we introduced a lot of new vocabulary today.
Let's do a quick recap. For sports, we had pitch, teammates, and to score a goal. For music, there was strum, chords, melody, and lyrics.
And for my quiet hobbies, we learned about art words like easel, canvas, palette, and brushstrokes.
And for reading, we talked about genre, plot, character, and chapter.
Wow, that's a lot of great words. We hope you can use them to talk about your own hobbies.
Definitely. And if you don't have a hobby, maybe you heard something today that you'd like to try.
That's a great idea. Try painting, learn a few guitar chords, join a local sports team, or just pick up a good book.
The world is full of amazing things to do.
Well said, Ben. That's all the time we have for today on English Educator. Thank you all so much for listening.
We'll be back next week to talk about another interesting topic, food. You won't want to miss it. Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.